then guess it's my turn.
Hey fam, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends episode, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the pre-festival Legends update. And in regards to this update, we got a ton of new things. We got a new PvP Legends Limited boost for Legends Limited units. We got the Zenkai for Jiren. We got the equipment for Orange Piccolo as well as the Boo Boys. We also have this Thanks a Ton missions that will be coming out in due time. It's just not today, but we will be getting Chrono Crystals from that. We do have the Hercule mission below that gives you 500, and of course the Godly Equips, as well as Full Power Battle that nobody cares about. And also guys, the Super Master Pack now has better summonable units like Beast Gohan, for example, as well as the Tag 4s, and also Cooler and Dragon First Goku. So this was definitely a W update in terms of changes for the game itself. So yeah guys, this video is going to be about how to maintain and also get Godly rank equip in Dragon Ball Legends and how much it costs for you exactly to do that. So without further ado, let's jump straight into that. Alright guys, so before we jump into equipment, I just wanted to show you exactly what the new boost system looks like. So if you go to show details on your unit and you go to ability, you'll see this new section saying limited Z abilities. If you click on that, it will tell you exactly what it does. So it increases the stats of all allies when this character is a battle member, meaning that you have to actually go into battle with this character to get this buff. It increases all stats by 10% for strike, blast, strike defense, and blast defense as well. So if you're going to make a new team guys and you want to include an Ultra, just be sure to take a Legends Limited unit with you into battle so you can actually gain the upper hand. So in this instance, Beast Gohan is getting a 10% from Future Gohan, and Future Gohan is getting 10% from Beast. But Pan is getting 20% in total on her basic stats from both of them, because she is also part of the battle. So yeah guys, it actually does make a difference. I do have a video on that as well, because I did actually go into battle with this team. Now, as for the Godly rank equipment, well, if you had put on the game today, you would have noticed that we have a new filter system for that. So if you go to filter, you'll see this icon here, which is basically for Godly rank. You click on it and it will show you all the equips that can now become Godly rank equips. And how do you actually get them to become Godly rank? Well, you need your first slot to be at its maximum or extremely close to the maximum. Like for example, this is 9.7, the maximum is 10, so it's 0.3 outside of the maximum, and it still went to gold, to Godly, because of the other two slots being red. So in other words, you need your slots to be red, or you need it to be extremely close to the highest percentage on the first slot for you to actually get the Godly rank symbol. Now bear in mind, if you do take this into PvP, you're not actually getting anything out of this in terms of stats. It's just an aesthetic. It just looks cool. So if you want your best team to look cool, then you probably want to do this. But I would recommend doing this when the festival starts, because then you would have access to more slot removers. You will also have access to the equipment bonanza that allows you to maintain and get higher equipment stats on certain equipment. So yeah guys, how do we actually get them to that status? Well, you would have to actually go to your Z and Z plus equipment, but for this video we'll just do Z plus, and you would have to get the slots to a higher rank. So for example, this slot here is still on Z plus for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? Now let's say I want to get that middle slot to 15, then it should automatically change into a Godly rank equip, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So we'll go to re-upgrade slot. Obviously now the last slot is already red, as you can see, as well as the first slot. So the only slot that's green in this equipment is the middle slot, which can go to 15. The last slot is already on 34.5, so there's no point. And slot 1 is already on 15, which is the highest for this specific equipment. So now to get this specific one to a Godly rank, we would have to use slot removers. And I also want to check how much it's going to cost. Bear in mind, this is the first time I'm doing it as well, so I might be off target as well. There's two ways to do it guys. You can go straight into just doing 30 at a time until you use all your slot removers, hoping for it to go up, or you can do a secure upgrade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much it costs 50, so I could possibly get this up right now in this video. We're going to try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So let's see. 50 slot removers, 300 array medals, and 100, as well as 95 million gold. Okay. So this would be the first test. It's now on 13% when this goes up. Does it go automatically to God rank? It does not. So we'll do another one. Let's see how many it takes. I don't think I'll be able to go all the way, but we'll see how close we can get. 13.5, it's still not bad. I think we can do one more before we have to actually take a risk. 13.9 on that slot, and it's still not there, which means you need to be in the 1400s. Now you'll see that I don't have enough for that, but I can still do a secure upgrade this way. If this doesn't work, I'll try to get slot removers and then come back to you guys. Okay, so we need to be very close to 15 for this to go through. I can actually do a normal upgrade, but then I am at risk of losing this stats and it might go down, so I don't want to take that risk. So in this case, I'd rather just do it this way. So that was a complete failure. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you guys. I'm going to try to get some slot removers and then we'll continue trying to upgrade it. Alright guys, I did manage to get 17 slot removers, so I'm going to try a different equip because I think it would be better. I don't want to lose the stats on that equip in any case. So yeah, we're going to try this Charlotte equip. So we basically go to the upgrade slot again, and this is the slot. But now in this case, I'm going to put it on red and I'm going to go up to 17. Let's hope we can get it to go up at least once. Even if it goes to orange, I think it might actually upgrade. So here we go. We got 17 chances. And it went down. Let's see if it goes up again. I need it to go to God rank. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, it's going down. So yeah, this is quite odd. It's going to cost you a lot, guys. And it's definitely not going to increase your stats at all. It's just for aesthetic purposes. So pay to win players will probably do this a lot more because they can afford it. Me and you, unfortunately, would not be able to go further than this because it's going to cost a lot of slot removers. And I think the best time to do this is actually in the Bonanza because then you would still get a chance. In this case, we might not be able to get it in this video, but I am going to try my best to get more slot removers after this just to see if it's possible. But I mean, yeah, it's hard. Come on. We got a few more to go. We're now on the 12th one. Still giving me 8. I needed to go to like 9 point something. Yeah, we got it in the video, guys. That is all I needed to see. Thank you very much. And that's exactly how you do it. Whew, that was lucky. But yeah, it's now officially godly equipment. Now you're going to do this for your main team basically. But in order to get this done for your main team, you would have to actually do each equipment again physically. So for example, if you go to my main team right now, which is this one, and I wanted to upgrade all of Beast Gohan's equipment to that, I would have to refarm this equipment, and I would have to make sure the first slot is red for me to specifically get this equipment to go to rank God. Because slot 3 is already maxed out, slot 2 is already maxed out. I would have to what does it mean? I have to get this equipment by going here, and then farming Rush Minerals again, get the Awakening and blah blah blah. Go through all of that until the first slot is red. Once the first slot is red and on 20% or close to it, I'll have to redo both of these slots to get this equipment to become godly. And if that does happen, I'm not getting a stat boost. All it's going to do is it's going to give me a godly rank equip, and that's about it. It's going to look cool, essentially. And I will admit it does look cool, but I'm not going to sit down and do that unless the raid gives us like 2,000 slot removers like last time and is a bonanza and I have a lot of resources. Then I might actually go and do it. But other than that, guys, it is not worth it. I don't think it is. But yeah, guys, that is basically the video in a nutshell, how to get godly rank equipment. I have shown you guys where it is, and I have shown you how exactly to do it. It does cost a lot, as you've seen the prices in terms of Zenny, and it takes a lot of slot removers as well as resources. So the better answer is, if you don't care about the aesthetics, then keep it on Z+, because that's still going to give you the best of the best stats. But if you do care about aesthetics, then you have a lot to grind in upcoming raids. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like and follow me on Instagram as well. And thank you again. Cheers. Goodbye.